me wrong. Don't think I'm forcing you. No, no. Know how I go. Take shit slow. Want you to know you're a blessing, 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 blessing. Yeah, baby girl, you're a blessing, 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 blessing. Want you to know you're a blessing, 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 blessing. Yeah, baby girl, you're a blessing, 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 blessing. The way you walk, you got it.
I love my teeth.
The way you talk, you got it.
They look good.
The way you smile, you got it. And you don't take shit from nobody.
About a year on. I'm so thankful. Okay, so I just wrapped up the show. Alternative facts, what's your parenting goes. Now, I'm sure people are not going to understand or get why I say alternative facts, but it is what it is. And that's what I said. And but after doing that show, I would like to talk to you guys about making sure that you are not being taken advantage of. Earlier, I seen some. I almost want to call it fake humbleness or fake humility. Acting like there was somebody that they blocked me, of course, after I called them out on their shit. But this guy that started circulating around about 3 or so years ago, maybe about 2 or 3 years ago, and today the person got on um, got on social media and posted that they didn't have. I mean, they said no loans, no reposts, and some other stuff. Well, listen, I like the notion of being humble and humble beginnings. I really like, the without a follow or a mention. You really piping up on these niggas. You gotta be nice for what to these niggas? I understand, but um, if you have been reposted by every single top name celebrity and that's how you generated your following, then please, 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 please don't sell your followers false hope talking about you ain't had no reposts. When I know that you've been getting reposted for at least 3 years now. Now, if you didn't have reposts and you simply paid for every single advertisement type post that led people to you, that's one thing, my bad. But if you cannot pay for a repost, like I know Miss Taraji Henson, you're not paying her to repost your videos. She's not selling posted ads to people on the street that don't already have a name for themselves. If some people reposting your stuff, they are genuinely reposting you because they fuck with you. Everybody ain't paying for a repost. Everybody ain't, paying for advertisement or partnerships with people. Now, there are people that do pay for that stuff, and there's nothing wrong when you pay for it. Listen, when I first get on Instagram and start taking in the observational data from my research in spiritual human behavior, I used to think like, oh my god, like people would get on here like, oh yeah, I am gonna be on the cover. Not cover stories. Cover stories are different, especially with large brands. But like, oh yeah, I got me an ad or like I'm on page da 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 da, and you can go find me on page da 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 da, or they getting reposted by this person and that person and this person and that person, and they've actually it's a difference between a pay for post and I fuck with you post. Like some people gonna repost you just because they fuck with you, and they don't you don't have to do no extracurricular nothing for them to fuck with you. You just have to have a good message. You have to want to be famous, and you have to be, walk it like you talk it. And as long as you walk it like you talk it, you do what you're supposed to do, and all those other things, then they gonna fuck with you. But what I seen today was very unsettling because to me is no integrity to be trying to sell classes to people as an influencer or as you're teaching them something and give them the false narrative that you never got a repost ever, you know what I'm saying, and you just is where you are, but you're telling people to give up their different forms of their livelihood to take away their the systems that's in place to help them, things that's not costing them that much, like something that I understand that you don't necessarily want people to invest millions of dollars into products that they may never use. However, if you listen to a person that cannot financially support you, then if something goes wrong with what they told you to do financially, you're liable for your own shit, but you liable to it because you listen to somebody that cannot say, okay, well, here are my results from this. Not this is what I think about this. This are my, you know what I'm saying? These are the students that this is I need to move this mic. This is what I desire for my people. Here are the students that I had. These are the results that the students got from doing what I told them to do. No person should be selling classes and they've never seen the results of the students that they've cycled through the classes. There should be some type of results. You're not doing this for 2-3 years and you can't produce one person that say, not that I listen to it and it sounds good. It's a lot of people out here doing vanity classes. Now, a vanity class is a class that's geared at or that is a narcissistic type of class where all they're doing is talking about themselves. They're not really giving you good pointers or things that are solidified information that you can build on and grow with, but they're giving you things that they think based on no, I want to say no educational background, but not just that, no experience. Like, if I'm teaching you how to manifest, I am not teaching you how to manifest and haven't manifested anything. Like, I have manifested, dreamt about, and helped people manifest billions of dollars of things. Now, I cannot make you manifest $1 billion. But what Speaking Freedom does in the life enhancement coaching side, as well as the scouting side and the educational side, is we help you learn skills to manifest. We help you learn to accept yourself so that you can love yourself enough to vibrate that positive energy so you can manifest. Um, Without results, you're just selling me hopes and goals and dreams and wishes that you're not sure that they actually work. And when you sell a false narrative that you've come up with no help or support, and especially when it comes to follows and mentions and reposts and stuff like that, when it can, all you got to do is go back and look. If celebrities are reposting you or reposted you 2 years ago, 3 years ago, then don't say you ain't never got a repost, because they clearly reposted you. I mean, and this particular person, and I am not attacking this person. Um, Before recently, I never questioned the integrity of this person, but recently I have been questioning the integrity of this person for several reasons. But today solidified um, my questions because the whole breakdown of what happened was so unintegral. And I mean, like, the person put, "Oh, I ain't never got a repost from nobody." Da 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 da. So I'm like, don't front like ain't nobody reposted your ass when I know for the last since 2015, 16, and 17, and now people are reposting you. You're going to take pictures with people. They are tagging you in their pictures. They're mentioning you. That following is a collective. That following is not a homegrown without a follow, without a mention. You really not piping up on these niggas. You're really getting reposted on these niggas. And that's how I feel. So the person blocked me. I am not upset about being blocked, because uh, the last couple of days, the person's integrity has been in question with me, as far as what he's telling people and how he's trying to make people feel bad about decisions that could help their families long term. Like, just imagine you go and you cancel either your 401k or your life insurance or some other type of benefit that's there to help supplement whatever differences you may have upon your transition or whatever type of way your insurance works, because there are some insurances that will let you be helped if you're having a hardship. So just imagine canceling that because of somebody telling you that you shouldn't be up under this systematic oppression in this way, and then next week you have a family emergency, you get sick, you or somebody passes away that you had an insurance policy on, and now you're lost and you don't have nothing because 2 weeks ago you was listening to Joe Blow on the internet, who kind of be lying sometimes, telling you, but not lying about everything, but lying enough to where you need to question the integrity of that person. You need to be able to be confident that the person that just told you to cancel that shit and you end up needing that shit is capable of helping you with some shit, because the worst thing you could do is cancel something because of the opinion of somebody else and then turn around and have to do a GoFundMe account because you was unrealistically irresponsible. And I say unrealistically irresponsible because the person that's telling you not to have all those things, I'm sure their parents got all these things underway for them. It, listen, I want you to be prosperous. I want you to be in good health as your soul prospers. And I mean that literally. However, I do not want you to be deceived, taken advantage of, or lied to in the name of prosperity, in the name of purpose, or in the name of getting your mind on the right track so that you can totally align with God's plan for your life. Now, I won't be on here long. I'm about to go. I still gotta find me a timer, a 10-minute timer, so that I cannot go over. But I did want to drop those jewels and to just update the status on that. If you see my name up under that post, because when you block a person, see, he deleted the part that I was like as soon as you said that, I was like, nigga, this nigga is lying, because I know you've been so. But if you see that and you ever get a chance to listen back to this before it's gone, just know you have to be sure who you're following, who you're taking advice from, and whose lessons you are allowing to guide your life, because I would not want you to make a bad decision based on some shoddy information and then end up in a worse position because of somebody on social media. I would never tell you anything to hurt you. I am not out to hurt your family. I am not out to take your money. Every day I have an internal battle, because honestly, I don't want to ever charge for anything that I do in regards to growing your soul and helping you align with your purpose, teaching you self-love, self-value, and all those things. However, I live in a world that tells me that I need to charge for every single thing that I do, and if I don't, then I'm being a dummy and I'm getting taken advantage of, and it's very discouraging. It's very it's aggravating, really, mostly, because my goal is not to profit off of your ignorance, and my goal is not to profit off of your low self-esteem or your knowledge or lack of knowledge. I don't want to profit off of nobody's ignorance. I don't want to, because to me, that's taking advantage of somebody that doesn't know. Like, you wanted somebody to teach you, but some people go out and they're spending thousands and thousands of dollars on classes versus taking the time to get with people that really want to see them grow non-for-profit. Not non-for-profit tax write-off, but not for profit, because it is more valuable that your soul grows than it is for me to have your dollars in my pocket. All right. Love you.